Okay, we're back, everybody. There'll be a little bit of a transitionary period, so I figured I'd get my camera up and it'll be really exciting. Yeah. Can I just say thank you very much to whoever followed Skylar Car that sec? I don't know why I'm speaking like this. Can I just say thank you to whoever followed Sky just then? We are now. Why are you sounding like a doc? All right, lover. All right, no, that's West Country. All right, my lover. I can't do accent, Shadow. Spoilers. I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it. It's not a thing that is in my power. Or chav. You just call me a chav. Look how handsome this beard is. I'm not a chav. I don't think I sounded like a chav. Alright, bruv. Let's go down the JD Sport and buy ourselves a new pair of Nike trainers. Why would you clip that? This is the transitionary bit. This isn't even content. How dare? Council House invite? No, don't. Only chavs. Stereotypes aren't fun for a lot of people, remember. Question is, will that animation make the game turn up? Because the game didn't turn up for ages yesterday. Nope, game... Aha! There. How good was that? That was entirely intentional. For some reason, this game didn't want to turn up yesterday. Okay. Are we all ready? Are we all set? Are we all ready and go? I can't get out of the camera. This is gonna be one of my weirder intros, okay? Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. Ignore that clearly human arm. I have been live for 2 hours and 18 minutes playing Pacific Drive, which on my new PC looks absolutely fabulous. And now we are switching over to Mass Effect 2. Now, you might not remember what we did yesterday. And I definitely remember what we did in Mass Effect 2 yesterday. We went to the space station called Omega. Omega! And if I position it here, you can't actually see my body. We went to Omega, and it was absolutely fantastic. We went on the hunt for a new crewmate called Archangel, but it turned out they were somebody that we knew. It was Garrus. Garrus is back, everybody. And then we went immediately back to... Omega, because we need to find Modrin Solace, who is a doctor who is currently locked inside the quarantine zone, and we are going to go get them, and they are going to join our crew as well. Basically, we are on board the new Normandy Mark II Electric Boogaloo, and we are collecting people to join our army against the collectors. That's generally how it's gone. And if you just bear with me, I will go get my beautiful assistant. Hello. Did you see that strange new assistant that I hired? I don't know what this bit is. I don't know where this bit's come from. I just rolled with it. And the cat's here as well, everybody. He sounded a lot like you. Wow. That's racist. He clearly was speaking chicken. Congratulations, chat. You can speak chicken. Who knew? But yeah, we played Mass Effect yesterday. We went from the Citadel to Omega. We spent a lot of time getting to grips we will deal with this in a second. We spent a little bit of time getting to grips with the increased difficulty in insanity mode, because holy shit. And now we are back on Omega in search of a doctor. And that's where we left off. We took a couple of steps into the quarantine zone, and that's where we finished. So that's it. We're all up to date. Let me do my intro, and then we'll give him a treat. George better have fanfare. I did remember to set it up after stream, but thank you for reminding me. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, as I said, or my beautiful assistant said, I have been live for 2 hours and 21 minutes. We are switching over to Mass Effect 2, and we'll be playing this for the rest of the evening. If you are joining us this second, welcome. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. My community are all highly trained individuals when it comes to telling you how proud they are of you. A big achievement could successfully be making a grilled cheese, because grilled cheese are delicious, and I count that as achievement, especially if you fry it like in a pan like the Americans do, and don't make it like in a microwave or some weird newfangled method of doing it. A small achievement could be washing every single item of clothing that DollyWhiskers owns over the course of the last 72 hours, because we did that, and it's all hanging over here. Who makes a grilled cheese in a microwave? So terrible people. Okay, are you ready for this? I would like to... George didn't show up for the beginning of the stream. I would like to introduce you to this. Why did you wash everything? Because we just took everything out of the cupboard, and it was like, it smelled like cupboards, so we just decided to clear up. We just decided to wash everything. George now has a slightly ironic sounding... It's a bit passive-aggressive. Like, it doesn't sound actually like they're happy to be here. What's the word for things cats stare at? Greebles. This is George, and he likes to shake hands. They're called greebles. 100 bits. Bop the mic for George. Bop the mic, George. George will not bop the mic. I'm training him.
Chirp, chirp. Nevik Link just cheered 100 bits.
He knows better.
Bop the mic, George.
He knows better than that. I swear my position of my microphone changes, and therefore my quality dips in and out, because he's in here at night batting at the microphone and moving the microphone on the arm back and forth. Look, there's nothing in my hands. Look, nothing there. Not there. He looks sad about it. Should we give him another one? You want a bonus treat? You sitting down, he's sitting down. Okay, well, I guess I'll move over on my own desk. One more treat, one more treat, one more treat. He's facing the opposite direction now. You can't even see him. Okay, we're going to leave the bow tie on. We're going to leave the hat on. I would just like to take the opportunity to say a second time today. This hat was dedicated from the clothing collection of The Child. The Child is a close, long-term... friend of the channel, and they have given me their PNG Tubers hat, so next time they go live I expect them to be completely bald, like they will have no hat on. And imagine right now if all of the people that I've taken hats from, the ones that are PNG Tubers, imagine if they all had custom artwork for when I had their hat on my model, on my webcam. That'd be amazing. George is our bonus treat. George is a good egg, right? We're really curious to see how it turns out, because DollyWhiskers over the weekend, I've talked about flat furniture. Dolly has got a new bedside table. The old bedside table is now like storage in my office, but because it was tall, very tall, almost as tall as me. They've got a new bedside table that's sort of mattress height on a double bed, and before, his cat bed sort of like occupied part of the bed with us, because we have the biggest, we have like a super king or a super queen, whatever the biggest bed is. So there's lots of room for pillows and a cat bed like at the head of the bed. Where the bedside table is no longer there, the cat bed is very likely to fall out of the bed considering where it was positioned. So I think Dolly tonight is going to try to put the cat bed between mine and Dolly's pillows. So I'm just going to wake up with like a mouthful of cat's ass in the middle of the night, because he's going to be in there sort of like just looking at me like a creep. Does that. It's not how you get... Dolly just stuck their head through the door and went, that's how you get pink eye. I have never had pink eye from the cat. I will assert that again. No pink eye from the cat. Stop telling people that. That seems really out of context if you weren't in the stream that one time that we talked about people who would accidentally get pink eye from their pets. Moving on. Let's go play some Mass Effect. I'm expecting it to be rough. Hello, everybody. We're back. Okay, we spoke to... That's not me. Shut up. We can go into a bank terminal. I'm assuming we're headed in that direction. Do we want to hack a bank? Is this a good idea? I feel like this is just straight up openly crime. Okay, we just robbed 5 grand from the bank. Are you in here? Crims? Crime people? I have an Artemis on me, so I can't move. I mean, why? That sounds like a complaint. Are you complaining that? I would like to... Can we all get a salute in chat for Kara, who is currently suffering a fatal state of cat paralysis and probably will never recover. Drunk Degenerates, how's it going? All honesty, Drunk, I quite enjoyed watching you paint minis for the time that I was looking in your chat today. I think you might have awakened something in me. I didn't realize I could find somebody painting minis so entertaining. Oh, that's probably bad.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Is that all we came in here for? Oh no, we're just casually robbing more people.
Bastard sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Are you... So Drunk was... I got raided, Jura raided into Drunk from their stream this morning. Drunk, you had a toy car that you'd modded for a certain... Like, was that part of... For what purpose had you modded that toy car? Because a friend of mine was talking about getting into the whole modding of, like, Hot Wheels and stuff like that. And it was for a tabletop game, and I was trying to remember the name of it, and I couldn't remember what it was. I think... Tell you what we're gonna do was I'm gonna ask in our private Discord. 1 second. That's gonna sound, unless they're in chat right now, that's gonna sound so out of context. But we'll find out, because I went through lengthy discussions with them, looking at all of the different websites where you could buy pre-builds. I do enjoy looking at that. I applaud anybody that has the artistic skill to paint minis or mod something that pre-exists like that. It was really impressive.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Oh yeah, because he sounds so healthy. I think this guy's a little bit in denial.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Grab some Hot Wheels and matchback cars you want a scale of somewhere between 1 and 72, 1 and 64 for things. I'm not artistic enough to do that sort of thing. I would love it. I enjoyed listening to in the same way I enjoyed listening to my friend talk about it at length, in that they talk about Magic the Gathering for hours on end, and I take a certain amount of joy from that as well. but I'm not. I am not. I am not. I'm trying to think of a polite way to put this and not it sound it bit and have it not. I'm not practical in that way. But I will say, as a person that appreciates a good marketing thing, there are lots of people like me that will happily watch you do that as a celebration of like, wow, that's something that I would love to do but can't. Like, so please keep that up. Should I be opening these buildings? We're like effectively going through a plague zone. Opening quarantine rooms. Why won't that one click? You know me. Oh, you had to do it in order. I also almost screwed that up. Yeah. When I'm through my queue of things I want to paint. I want to do some cars again as well. It was, like I said, it was surprisingly interesting watching.
Something to my door. Now it won't open. Burned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Okay, so they all went crazy locked in their individual rooms. That's nice. But right now I've got a bunch of little teams of dudes that I want to paint to have options of skirmish side. I have a question, right? And I'm not sure if there is anybody in my community that does the Warhammer thing as well, so obviously I will open this to the community. Is there any, like, do you play Warhammer or do you paint Warhammer? Because I know there's a little bit of a difference when it comes to certain things. Not everybody does both.
Hostiles incoming.
Humans, don't let them spread the plague.
I paint Warhammer. I want to play something called Kill Team, which is a smaller, small team versus small team in a 40k. So, okay.
Felt that one. No shit. Press it.
I am absolutely rinsing through ammo.
Here they come.
Absolutely rinsing through ammo.
Overloading their systems.
I used to work at comic book shops, and we ran 40k tourneys. It's a very intense game, a lot of rules, stuff involved. I don't see myself painting whole armies and playing them again. I used to play Warhammer Fantasy before they got axed and replaced with Age of Sigmar. My only experience with Warhammer 40k is one painted figurine and playing 40k bolt gun. How was but like there's a lot of in-universe media now, right? Like I constantly see Warhammer branded stuff, even if I don't. Pull a card, I suppose. We're talking about cards. There's huge Warhammer lore. One of those things, like, again, I hear that friend talking about Magic the Gathering all the time. It's just one of those, like, I've always sat on the periphery of people that were really into the fandom and so on. You know, whatever the proper reference term is. And it's like, I would love to get into Magic the Gathering, but I'm more of a collector and I would never be able to get all the cards, which is just counterproductive. And in the same way, I'm not creative enough to paint Warhammer. Especially with how expensive it is. Okay, so we've picked up some ammo at least. Judah's Blood and Teeth disagrees.
We can use this.
Assault rifle damage increase. Warhammer has a mixed bag of games. They're very loosey-goosey with who they give the license. Okay. One of those people. If you like something like XCOM, there is Warhammer Mechanicus. If you like CRPGs, there is Rogue Trader. If you like Left 4 Dead, there's Darkside. Have you played Darktide? I'd be very curious because I've looked at that in sales recently and it's never been one that I've been able to bite the bullet for. Also, there are vehicle-based games coming out for 40k, or are they already... Are there vehicle-based games for 40k? Asking for a friend. We are getting circuit boards. We are, like, so many vending machines. I played Darktide on release. It was a bit middling at the start, but they patched it a lot. Have not picked it up in a while, though. I saw something like that. Collecting MTG is hard because they come out with new sets so often. Most collectors will collect older sets from rare cards. There's a whole market for the alpha and beta sets. I mean, Black Lotus, yeah. I've, the difficulty is, right, I like to play... I've collected various card games over the years. I had a resurgence of Pokemon cards not that long ago. I did the Final Fantasy trading card game for a bit. The difficulty is, I like to get an entire set, like, card number 1 to card number 100, however many's in a set. I would like to do that for Magic the Gathering, but there's just too many... Magic the Gathering just doesn't work that way. Unless you're absolutely rich. That was a mistake. I've played Tetris. I've played Tetris. What did you like? Do you know all of the Tetris? Okay, Rachel, I'll blow your mind. Do you know that all of the Tetris blocks in Tetris have individual names? Did you know that the L shape has a specific name? And like the T and so on?
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Okay, so we're gonna have a quick... We're segueing right now. We're segueing, everybody. Bear with while I segue real hard. Let me put some music on. Here we go. So, this was dug out from... Can I load that? Can you read those, or do I need to zoom in? This was the original Tetris booklet way back when. You've got the orange Ricky, the blue Ricky, the Cleveland Z, the Rhode Island Z, the Hero, the Tiwi, and the Smash Boy. I invite you all to do your own personal research when it comes to this. Yeah, that's how, because Shadow was like long block, I block, square. It's worse than that. It's not like detailed. It's the orange Ricky and the blue Ricky. I can kind of see Hero. Why? Because of the straight line? Why? Oh, no, because it's the one that you always use. That's actually incredibly relevant. I wonder if that's the original Tetris instruction book for the NES. Or the Super, whatever it was on first. We've got, okay, we've got the orange Ricky. This is one of my weirdest segues. Jesus Christ, the timeout on this is for ages. We got the hero. Okay, I was going to press this button for every single one, but actually the timer on it is extensive. So we got the Blue Ricky, we got the Tiwi, we got the Cleveland Z, we got the Smash Boy, and we have the Rhode Island Z. But did Noah do this? As in Nintendo of America? Do you mean Nintendo of America, or the books in the books in English? So I assume this is the American copy. Like if this was non-original Tetris, if this was non-westernized Tetris, this would be in a different language, surely. I don't know. I could probably read it. I invite you to do your own independent research. But yeah, that's the thing that exists on the internet for everybody to read and peruse. Goodbye. Hey, why are you here?
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are they after you?
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Investigate the Vorcha.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
Where are the Vorcha now?
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Plague.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
How does it spread?
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You don't trust Morden?
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
He sounds like, yeah, go to him.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue
Pop,
Suns
pop.
and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I'll help you get there.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make
I
it
guess
if we
we're
stay
gunning
here.
people down
We
then.
have to try. We'll wait here for a while.
There's no
and give you
build up.
time
Oh
to
yeah, you're
clear
gonna have
the
to
way.
kill people.
Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Sure, if you're lucky. Okay. Nice gentle jog out of the building. We're not rushing everybody, we're on our way. Let's save it, because if I die now, I've immediately forgotten everything we've just done. We're making our way through the quarantine zone, everyone. We'll be fine. You're dead. Coma Plaza. Plaza? Plaza.
I'm going in!
Been spotted.
I refuse to believe it's fake, even if it is. It was actively new, so they might have disproved it. I remember it being new. Smash Boy's the best. Don't take my Smash Boy from me! Nevik, you wouldn't take my Smash... You wouldn't take my Smash Boy from me, would you?
Nice shot!
Hey now, you're a rock star. Hey, that's what I'll be like. Just break down into Smash Mouth. Catch game on. Go. That's a fucking flamethrower. Get bed. There we go. Smash Boy sounds a bit modern for the day when the game came out. Smash Boy though, why does it sound modern?
Taking heavy fire! Gonna get behind the wall. Oh, fuck. I was just stood out in the middle of nowhere. That was my own fault. Okay, good start. First death of the day, everybody. Boo! Why is that animation not playing? There it is. For a completely unrelated reason, I'm gonna go up here. Enemy Turian!
Watch out, big...
Gotcha! Enemy down!
Please give me... Oh, please give me a 2-round gun.
Anyone else want some?
I don't think I'm asking for too much. 2-round sniper rifle.
This will put them down.
Come on. Our bullets.
that it? Are we done?
Hell of a shot.
This should scramble their systems.
Sit down.
Why is this one guy made out of rocks? The damn Krogans are here now as well.
I got it.
This'll put him down.
Now he's dead. Okay, so... yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that's got limited range. Why are you not made out of rocks? Because my mama didn't raise me that way. Where are these where are they coming? There's just an constant supply of people behind that wall. Okay, I'm now very much out of ammo. I need to push forward and get ammo, holy Christ.
Nice.
Okay. Progress. Moving. Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Bop. Did I pick up any ammo in that process? Of course not. Please, shield, come back. I'm so ill. And there's still another dude over there.
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
Okay.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Will I spend the next 3/4 of a year looting all of these people I just killed? We're making progress. We're making progress in the space game where I hope we get to kiss a blue lady on the face. Na, 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 na. I'm out of ammo. There's no ammo over here. Where's all the ammo? Blue lady on the face. Yeah, I want to kiss Liara on the face. I've not seen my lady love in 2 years. 2 whole ass years. They could have moved on by now. They've probably got like a new husband or wife called Tim. Or Steve. God damn it, Steve. Coming in here, stealing my blue wife. I mean, there's a lady on the face. Blue lady on the face. I mean, if they wanted to do that, I wouldn't be adverse to it.
Off. We got here first.
Sorry.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Oh yeah, they're crimes. I don't like looters.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
I want you to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
No, but someone will, if I have to. Yes.
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
I'm looking for someone.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Investigate the plague.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
Vorcha.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Morden.
Tell me everything you know about Morden Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kind of had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
Blue Suns.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Good, so I will be stealing something. I wonder if I could just straight up kill them right now. I wonder if that would impede me in some way. Like, what would happen if I just opened fire on them? Would they just die? Would they just die if I shot them, chat? If I were to just shoot those looters that were robbing people, would they just die? Do it? No. I haven't got enough ammo for one of the. I don't want to waste the ammo. It's a victimless crime. I don't think you understand what that means. They might have kids. I might be leaving them without parent or parents. Maybe those two are parents to a shared child. You never know. Clinic. That way. Clinic is this way. Hello?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
No. Well, that's fine. I was expecting more of a fight to get here. What if a Turian stumbled upon them and killed them gruesomely? You could have done that with one headshot. Poof, done. Philosophy. Yeah, but all of the Turians are dead to the plague. You're not thinking the situation through. I'm all...
Done.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Professor, we're running low on epoxy.
Here's the letter. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Materials. Supplement with butanol. Down there with butanol. Got it.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Is that barred? That is actual bars, okay. I'm more of a shoot first, then shoot again, and then ask questions, so I kind of shit. Nah, I'm trying to be good.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Play egg toss. That plasma shotgun with that Geth plasma shotgun's real good. And I think the arc projector works out as well. I think we're fine in terms of setup. Oh, Modern or Morden, however you pronounce your name. Is there anything I can take? We've got medkit.
Oh, what's this?
Upgrades with gel capacity. Got some raw chemicals in a box. Hello, Modern. Morden.
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees, no mercenary uniform, quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause.
I love him.
The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe. Looking for someone. Yes.
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Morden is one of my favorite sweet boys.
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma, too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You've heard of them?
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
We're after the Collectors.
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll take care of it.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha. That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
I'll keep an eye out.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I met a sick Batarian.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Investigate. Plague.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Why does it make sense?
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
Vorcha.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Distant.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Vorcha sounds like Orca. A little bit. Do you keep hearing it and going, oh, Orca, oh, Orca, 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 Orca? I mean, we get it. You like Wales. How do you feel about Wales, the country?
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
That's nothing major.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Then I should go.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
You've never thought about Wales? Wales is a beautiful country. You should go there one day. Artifacts hand cannon acquired. The following squad members can use it. Miranda can use it. Shepard and Kazumi. Wales is probably nice. Wales is very nice. It's full of Welsh people. Big hills, deep caves, all are a fan of cheeses. They make good cheese in Wales. Do they have Wales in Wales? They have weird names for everything? No. They have Welsh names for everything. That's like saying, like, Spain has weird Spanish names for everything. That's not... I don't see what's wrong with that statement. They're not weird because they're not the language you speak. If a thing is named something different in a foreign language, it's not weird because it's named that way. I need to know if there are whales in Wales. Okay. 1 second, we'll find it. We'll find it for you live on air, shall we? We're gonna. I'm getting derailed today, but I don't mind. Are there whales in Wales? It's not only dolphins that frequent Welsh waters, either with porpoises, orcas, and even humpbacks spotted from time to time. There you go. But being in the right place at the right time, make sure you see one of these beautiful creatures can be tricky. You see them, but not guaranteed. This is the content that I'm here for. We get like, yeah, orcas in Wales. You could go to Wales and see whales, is all I'm saying. Like, if you need to go on a holiday in the UK, go to Wales. Bring car and we'll make a day of it. We can't go this way.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
This is probably the safest place in the district right now. We intend to keep it that way.
That's always a good sign. Walk into new era, immediately get gun out. Okay. Except I want to swim with them. Is that bad? That's probably bad. Yeah, you don't want to swim with orcas. Have you not read about the orcas that are ripping the bottoms of boats off the coast of Portugal? Is that common knowledge?
Good shot! Enemies in front!
That's how I go then, that's how I go. Orcas can locate and take out sharks' organs. They were biting out livers, and they squeeze the livers like toothpaste. They also rip the bottoms of boats. There's been a spate of it in the last like 6 months or so about boats sailing up the coast of Portugal and orcas just ripping the bottoms of their boats off. I think the most recent one I read about was they actually sank one. Because you can rip the bottom off. It's not sacrificial in the sense... It's not sacrificial in the sense that it can function, but it can stay afloat. There have been actual sinkings caused by orcas. I didn't know about the boat thing. You shouldn't look at it. It's kind of interesting. I like a little like shark pate, my dear. A little shark pate. Indubitably, Dilemma. Indubitably. We got a Krogan, we got a Krogan, there's a freaking Krogan. Everybody panic, there's a freaking Krogan. God, the recoil on that new pistol that I got. Everyone panic. 46 seconds still in our chat. If I'm still in this fight, you know the deal. Go and grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug your loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and I'll be back after the 3 minutes. Let me just finish this gunfight.
Who's next?
Also, consider an ad blocker. Hello? There's another one. Parry Queen Lucy. How's it going, Parry Queen Lucy?
He's coming.
Looked up why they're attacking boats and it said... Lucy, how do you feel about whales? The country. No, it didn't send. It just... I thought you were going to send it. I'm okay, thanks, might be happy. No, I'm looking... What are you going to rebrand as? You whales? You don't like whales? How dare you not like whales? Whales? Imagine whales. I'm very quickly running out of all ammo for everything. That Mexbook said previously said that revenge might be behind the unusual behavior based on the traumatic experience of an orca called White Gladys. After initial collusion a couple of years ago, the theory goes she started exhibiting defensive behavior, which other orcas can copy. Oh, so they hurt a whale and now the whales are retaliating. That's interesting. Harry Queen Lucy, if you can hear me right now, I'd be very curious to hear about your rebrand, but I'll ask in another 2 minutes when the ad's over. I'm running out of all ammo forever. I'm having to move up because I've got nothing.
Taking...
Oh my god, that was close. Is that it? Are we done? We have to be done. I've got their skill coming.
Enemy charging!
Alright, no, we have replenished a bit. Penguins are where it's at now. Have never been, so I don't know. I'm real bummed. We'll have a penguin in anyway. Lucy the parrying penguin. I'm trying to like. Orcas like to eat penguins. That sounds like the weirdest threat when somebody says they're gonna rebrand on Twitch.
Impressive.
Are we done? It looks like you're done. Okay. They're little snacks. Lucy, I hope you know that you don't have to, like, If you need any help with rebranding stuff, please ask. Not that I am the font of all knowledge, but if you want to bounce ideas off anybody, please let me know. That's going to be like Penguin Queen Lucy, I think. Can you help me with rebranding as well? It's a thing I'm doing. But yeah, yeah. Just waiting until I get paid. What, are you paying me? I didn't realize you were paying me. I look forward to getting paid. I'm not getting paid, everybody. Kara is, talking about buying the stuff for the rebrand. I wish I had that kind of money. I did think about opening it as a service on Etsy at one point, as a service on Coffee at one point, because obviously I do marketing as a job, and I like talking to people about like their established brands on Twitch and so on. So I thought about like renting myself out for like as a marketing soundboard, for want of a better reason, but I don't know if I'm rebranding into somebody who isn't lame. Oh, can I just take this opportunity to get, like, Kara, I've got you. If you're not already following Sky Alakar, could I ask a personal favor? And could you go and follow Sky Alakar? Because last time I checked, they are at, they're at like 47 out of 50, and my chat, I will consider it a personal victory if we get them to 47 out of 50 against their will. Oh, and you can pop into it, try and post the linking. No, I wouldn't actually do that. I wouldn't become a bot. I fucking hate bots. It's just something I've thought about for a while. I never pulled the trigger. I never pitched or pulled the trigger on it. It was just a thing that I was thinking about doing for a bit. I think I need to it might be something that I think about again when I've hit 1,000. Because if I can hit 1,000, I feel like I've actually... Not that the 500 that I've got is bad, just... If I get the 1,000, it's another feather in my cap, right? And I know of a couple of other people that do it as well, in a similar sort of format, so it's not like the service doesn't already exist. Right, bot Chimken? Chimken bot? Yeah, it's not a unique idea to me. Other people do it. Because around the time I was initially discussing it, every time Dolly was on Etsy, they would or Coffee or whatever, they would send me like a link to somebody that was doing the same job. I just thought it was interesting, and I like talking around, for want of a better word, brand, not like literal profiles, like brand profiles, like. What is that? What are the colors are you going to use? And what are you going to do here? And what are you going to... Yeah, like that.
Please, I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Jack gave me the idea because Penguin is my favourite animal, and a lot of trolls like to bitch about the parry thing, especially when playing new games. I thought you was the parry queen. Any engagement is good, Lucy. Like, if they're driving conversation, you just need to come back with witty comments. And I thought you were a functioning human being, but here we are. You're not capable of rational thought. Oh, you know what I mean. Sick burn, right? Could you go and follow Parry Queen Lucy? Because they're going to rebrand, and I'm sure they would appreciate more interest as well. As you've heard, they get bad people in their chat, and I would like some of my nice people to go over to Lucy's chat and then fill it with more nice people. There are some nice people over there. Some. There are lots of nice people in Lucy's chat, but please go drop them a follow if you like Souls likes, hard games, that sort of thing. You got what you wanted. Humans are free. Human, are we free to go? Yes.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
He needs
The
you.
professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
I mean, this worked out real well. Considering that was a right or a left turn, I wonder if this was missable. Like, I could have gone into the other room. Hate is gonna hate, Lucy. Oh my god, I need a fighting cat emote like a cat with its paw ready to brawl. Runs to my emote artist. Or Chimken, you're the best. That's how I met Chimken. He came in and showed support when I got hate raided, and I can't thank him enough for that. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. People need to respect that. I get like back up from my coolness, because holy shit, it's like I'm so freaking cool. And you're also passively cool from existing in my chat at the same time. This is totally legit. Like, this isn't me being sarcastic.
Enemies in front.
Wait.
Here goes.
Yes!
Hostile down.
Just wish the sniper rifle wasn't one shot at a time. What you need is a gun or a knife emote, Tara. Don't go too out of the box. Gun or knife emote. That's what people use. You don't need to pay more money for an emote when you've got a knife or a gun. There you go. Why do you need a boxing glove emote? You know I have that. Exactly, but so why do you need a boxing glove? You've already got a gun and a knife. What are your fists? Why are you going to try and fist fight them as well? Because it's funny. Didn't you tell me the other day you've already got too many emotes that you can't use because you don't have the slots? I am still waiting on the makeup stream though. I bought the Lucy, I bought the makeup, right? I bought the makeup, and I've had such a sort of like mental block on being able to do that. If I don't do it in 2024, basically, I would like to say, Lucy, on that subject, I have also sworn off doing subathons again. I'm never doing another subathon. Like, I felt so bad for not doing that one thing, which I've really struggled to get my head around. I have the makeup, I've just not done it. But I'm never doing a subathon again. I don't like the way the subathon thing made me feel. And as much as I appreciate that was like a big formative, like you coming in, I think that might have been the first stream you ever came in on. It might have been the first stream you ever came in on. September last year, that sort of lines up. But, yeah, I'm never doing a subathon again, and one day I will do the makeup, because I have the makeup. It's, you know. Yeah, it was because you was like, I never had someone do that, but yeah. Oh, that's the slowest move. Yeah, that's a rocket. Because I think it was like, it was, yeah. I appreciated it so much at the time, and there is a certain amount of like irrational, not irrational, like, I get it. Ow. I swear, the rockets in this game are the weirdest thing. I'll do it. If I don't do a makeup stream anytime soon, I will do a makeup stream at 1,000. I've got a long time to go. Like the first makeup that I will do, I will make myself up as a clown, and I'll do a dance. That's gonna be really bad if they hit me. That's gonna be bad if they hit me. There we go.
We got company.
Where is this man speaking from? Aha. You always troll me about being Scottish and throwing logs and going, I am Lucy, why? I mean, I'm Chimken. I just want to troll you back. I did 2 years of streaming, everybody. 2 years of streaming. I did one subathon. The biggest thing that the subathon asked me to do, I can never manage from a creative perspective. I just can never do it. So I'm never doing a subathon again. That's the story. All about how my life got flipped and upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. That's how I met Parry Queen Lucy. They gave me some money. I didn't hit. Did any of those hit him? That's it. Are we done? No, they're still coming apparently. There's one down there.
Good shot.
Where are these people coming from? They just appeared from behind a wall. They're just... What are they... I can't... Also, I can't see round corners. If you're hard on yourself, you're amazing. Don't forget... Nah, I get it. But that was the same... It's the reason... I can't remember if you're in the Discord. I made a thing recently when I started talking about my affiliate anniversary for 2 years. Where I was sort of like... People will probably be expecting a subathon from me, because that's what people do when they get to sort of this line, like the affiliate thing. They do subathons. It's like a thing people do. And that's entirely valid for them, and I don't judge them for doing that, but subathons aren't for me. I'd made that decision in the last like month or so when I posted. It was probably expressed in a slightly larger way. Like it didn't need to be expressed in such a dramatic sense that I talked about it. It's just they're not for me. Especially after that first experience, and especially after having like not been able to do that thing. So it's you know, no judgment for people that do the subathon thing. There's a level of... Since the beginning of 2024, I've been enjoying my freedom in streaming, like playing any game that I want at any time, and 100% trying not to think about the games that I'm choosing to play too hard. And actually, I felt much better when I sort of declared to the world that I wouldn't be doing subathons. Declare to the world, you know? Everybody's dead, Dave. saves the game. Then we leave. That's understandable. I can't do one myself because my head tells me you're begging for money, and that just is the case for any. It's just my head being a bitch. It's not even the begging for money thing. I don't like the way it sort of structures. I like, as much as it's not about, from my side, it's not about the begging for money thing. I just felt I changed the structure of my content that month. That I did for anybody that's wondering what we're talking about, I did September last year in terms of you put a thing on your channel, it tells people, oh, you get a discount on subs this year. Do subs, great subs, big subs. And if you do subs, you get this, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I think it worked. It left me with such a weird taste in my mouth afterwards. And I ended up changing my content in a way to sort of deal with it, or sort of like balance around it, that I just wasn't happy with by the end as a result. And I never managed, for that same way with everything that was going on the end of last year, I just never managed to achieve the thing that I wanted it to do. And I would much rather be weird on my own schedule and not as because people have contributed. Because I'm pretty good at being weird on my own schedule, or at least I think so. Miranda, do you want to get your ass out of the way? Oh, he coming! It's a weird one how, psychologically something as little, because everybody does them, so many people do subathons. It's incredible how something so prolific like that can be just, it makes it's surprisingly hard from a mental component. And I think as a Twitch streamer,
the environmental controls should be nearby.
I think
we need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
I think sometimes as a Twitch streamer there's an expectation of doing them as well, which it's weird to me.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
Why are you doing this?
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
He's a happy chap, isn't he? We get anything recomp? No. Okay. What a fun young man he is. He's a looker. Would you still like me, chat, if I played the entire stream? Something like this?
Not bad.
Shepard, I've scanned the room.
This is my cosplay of the Vulture.
The system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
I might have actively just hurt my face a little. Yeah. I don't considering there was only 6 of them, I really dislike the size of this room. Actively. That must be restored. Okay, maybe it's because we're going to progress this way. I think we're going to go across the room, turn around, and then a bunch of people are going to turn up. Lucy, you'll be really proud of me. I'm playing this for the first time on the hardest difficulty. I'm channeling my inner Parry Queen Lucy. Yeah, there's somebody coming through that door. It's unbelievable.
Excellent. Cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Yeah, there's one. Look, I told you.
Located the fan control. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
How is he shooting me through a wall? Get off the wall. Get off the wall, get off the wall. There we go.
Very nice.
Done? Done. Oh wow, what a cool hat. Thank you. Did you know that nobody has spun the hat wheel today, but at the same time, this hat was donated to me from the collection of The Child. You can follow The Child, who is a PNG tuber, at the attached link. They were last playing Heading Out. I don't know what that is, but on a regular basis they also play Team Fortress 2 and basically if you've seen an unhinged shooter game, TC's played it. That wasn't what I was expecting, but I'll spin it anyway. Nurse. Does the bow tie makes this outfit. Does anybody have any boo-boos? Or yogis, if you get that joke, you're cool.
Oh!
Good shot.
Your nips hurt? I don't want. I. At last, a proper use for that button. It's not just me spamming it.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
Oh, they're coming down the stairs. Did I pick up any... Oh wait, no, I've got sniper rifle ammo, that's fine. Come on! There we go. I can hit the bloody target if they stand still and let me shoot them. There we go. Like, if they just stand there and take it, I can totally hit them. I can hear people talking. Ready to die.
Head down, those who charging!
Krogan! Is dead. Nope, the rocket launched. Get down! Thank you. Oh! I felt that was past my ear. Okay, I'm here.
Heads up!
That flamethrower guy's tanks just exploded. Why are some of them auto-healing? Come on, I see you there. You're not stealthy.
They're through my shields!
Good news, everybody. I'm out of ammo again. Whee! We're fine. We're doing real well. There's more ammo. I can see it on the floor. I can't save.
Both fans are online. Morden should be pleased.
Nice.
Good call.
We're done here.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I thought about it.
I was tempted for a minute, but in the end I figured they didn't deserve to die.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
He doesn't seem very happy.
Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
You join me?
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Got the weird inhale. Need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Ship. I think we're done. That helmet makes you look so badass. It increases my shield regeneration. We are ready to leave.
See you in the Normandy.
Bye, Morden. Blah, 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 blah. I've not... When was the last time I don't think I've leveled up in a while. I think this is the second mission where I've not spent my upgrade points. I need to remember to do that. I'm playing on the harder. You could kiss his face, by the way. No. I don't want to kiss his face. I'm not attracted to him. My heart belongs to another. We're now level 6. Recruited Dr. Morden Solis for the team. Examination of Omega Plague Kill confirms Dr. Solis's expertise. Can also work on Omega as leverage against Aria if necessary. Carnifex hand cannon. Kinetic pulsar. Micro scanner. Credits. Ooh, pretty reasonable amount of credits. 40k for doing that. Nice. I got the achievement, the Professor.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
The elusive man?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Human colonies are vanishing.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out, no signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yes.
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
My problem is, if I can kiss him, I'm just gonna have a conversation with him and accidentally end up kissing him. Like, it's a thing that I do. It's a problem. It's a real freaking problem. Research unlocked, fermented capacity gel. Also, he should be... Is he gonna be capable of building stuff for me? Because there was Cerberus assault armor. Access research terminal, full lab. Yeah, so the lab will now be unlocked. So I'm unlocking a bunch of makeable weapons. Oh no, my eye tripped right into your face with my face. I mean, it's happened multiple times. You laugh, but it's happened multiple times. Is this the other side of the helm? Oh, it is. Okay. You walked into that with Caden? Yeah, it was an accident. I didn't intend to do it. I never meant to kiss that man. What an ominous ladder.
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about you.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
You went from your assistant?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Any word from your assistant that work in limited facilities?
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Well, it reminds me of Jar Jar. I kind of like him in a... I'm not sure if I want him to replace Miranda, but he might replace Miranda. It might be a Morden and Garrus playthrough. Special Task Group.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
The difficulty is in my brain he occupies a similar position to Garrus, like Garrus and Miranda, or Morden and Miranda, rather than Morden and Garrus. I don't know why that's the case in my brain, but it kind of is. So...
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Tell me about special tasks.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I met Kirahi.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches.
Bit of a
Hold the
cloaca
line.
is a really
Personally
good
prefer
insult.
to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Okay, you know the trick, chat. I have finished a... Okay, that's upgrades. Research terminal. Jura, are you in bed yet? Jura, I feel like we exist in a state of two stages. You hydrate me, I ask if you've gone to bed. That's like the two things. As much as I hang out in your chat, like when you're in mine, it's hydrate, or is Jura in bed yet? What does that cost? Oh, that's the... This is what costs... Sounds about right. So can I do... Cerberus assault armor. New weapon. Chitin armor. Look at that. I wasn't hydrating your tongue because I've been playing hardcore with some friends. How are you finding it? Eviscerate shotgun. Inferno armor. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Inferno armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. Tech and biotic power damage. That's irrelevant. Negotiation bonus. Oh, you've been playing a game called... Okay. You're not playing hardcore Minecraft. A very boring... Oh, you should talk to Ziggy. I think Ziggy was Call of Dragons. Ziggy, I feel like Ziggy liked Call of Dragons. Ziggy, you were here earlier. If you're still here, speak up. You like Call of Dragons, right? Cerberus armor is designed for shock troops who are expected to turn tied about against creatures phosphages. The troops demanded 3 things in its design. That's totally cropped off. Like basically from experience, if it's dragon related, Ziggy's really into it. That might be generalizing, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Just gonna... I've got the resources right now. Curious about this and whether or not this is sensible. Heavy weapon ammo increase would be good. Doesn't have a ton of dragons in it, it's a war game. Hey, it's got dragons, it's in the name. You and your war games. Do you want to know what? I mentioned this earlier when you hydrated me, but you never responded. Do you want to know what's funny? I was watching you stream today, Borderlands, and was like, you know what? I feel like Borderlands was 3/4 installed by the time I went live today. I would have gone live with Borderlands 3 had I not had it been downloaded and not played Pacific Drive. But I was happy to play. That sounds bad. I enjoyed playing Pacific Drive, but Borderlands 3 might be a game I have to try and stream. It was the gunning thing. This is an FPS, so it's not the same sort of buzz. I miss shooting guns, and I did Destiny for a bit, and I feel like I wanna shoot a gun in a video game again. Ebbs and flows. Connected shit in. Cerberus adapted this suit for you out of salvage collector gear. The collector's chitinous armor is flexible and tougher than ballistic fibers. Regeneration bonus 10%. Storm speed, health. I don't think I want to do... I'm not sure I want to do any of those just yet. So if I just No, I just can't do those for now. Okay. Chat, you know the business. I need to go around the ship and talk to a bunch of people. If Ziggy comes back and you could ask him, I'd be interested to know if they play COD. COD is something else. COD is Call of Duty. I feel like they played. I feel like they play. Yeah, but I'll ask. They're also in the Discord. Like, tag them in general chat.
But we'll get them back. Shepard and Lawson are. Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
That's it? You both shut up?
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
Everything's in the cockpit.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Fractured my thumb on the mute.
See you, Commander.
Also called Call of Dragons. Okay, so every time you refer to that game in your brain, I just need you to go. Because that's the Call of a Dragon.
Upgrades are messing with our inertial skew.
You get the idea. That's what the game's called. Last hydrate for the day. Ah, somebody else has to hydrate me from now on. I'm making somebody responsible for my own well-being.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee.
No worries,
He's going to be a very productive member of the team.
Go to bed.
Anyway, what's up?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
We did all that.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
I would like to kiss you.
How may I help you, Commander?
How is the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
She won't kiss me.
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Oh.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I have no.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
There's
terminal.
no flirting opportunities with my receptionist, chat. That's just depressing. Kelly's the one we're trying to kiss now. Kelly's a receptionist that I can have a fling with. So I'm just like, we're gonna kiss the receptionist. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Farthar system. These are all ones I think I read. Yeah, these are ones I've read already. Oh, this is so I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage "mind over matter" holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts increase adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated the plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the lab. So, my scars on my face... Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus. I don't know much about Garrus. Talk to you about what happened. I don't know how the specific was myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired as his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there, it wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself, and please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thanks. That's nice to receive as well. But my point was going to be, I have scars on my face from where they regenerated me. If I'm good, those will go away. If I'm bad, they will get worse. Which is a nice touch. With while I just go through every person on the ship.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
I just want a conversation. You don't want to be friends?
You sound hesitant, Jacob. Am I putting you on the spot?
You're trying to. Sorry if I knee-jerked. Cerberus puts a lot of suspicion in your head. I like you, Shepard, so talk, and we'll see how it goes.
Any family?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
So you're single? I'm not asking that quite. You and Miranda have history.
I know you and Miranda work together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
My ship, my business. You're right, let's drop it.
Consider it dropped. I trust you to keep everything professional, Jacob.
Thanks. That always bugged me about the Alliance. They didn't let people handle their own problems. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
We have nothing to hide.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
I'm really concerned he's falling for me, and I don't want that to happen because I need to find my blue love, my blue lady love. Mordin, we've already spoken to you. We need to go down the elevator. Crew quarters. Okay, so we always make this mistake. That's a toilet. That's a bedroom with nobody in it. That's a toilet, and it says a funny
Shepard,
thing.
the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Oh, okay. And then that's Kazumi. I'm assuming you still don't want to talk to me.
Hey, got a minute?
Sure.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
Okay, you're still not talking to me. I could drink, but I'm not going to drink. I don't think...
Thank you, Commander.
I don't
Rupert
think
put the new
you
supply-
have...
How can I help you, Commander?
You know
Do you have everything you need?
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
Goodbye.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Same with the doctor. I'm assuming I can't do anything else with the doctor.
How may I help you, Commander?
Let's get crunk, Doctor. No.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Doesn't want to get crunk with me, chat. You mind your own business. I am the captain of the ship. If I want to stand ominously in the male bathroom while my crew members go to the toilet and I watch, that's my business.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
I'm sure. Am I what's known as a hostile? Am I running what's known as a hostile work environment?
Shepard, need me for something?
Just want to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Normandy upgrades?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Oh shit. Talk to him as well. I can't decide if getting, like... We'll buy this.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade
A
ideas?
few, yeah. Here. Shepard.
Oh, God, just
Need
let
me
me
for-
stay in the menu.
A few, yeah. Here.
Let me stay in the menu. It's not that hard. I need so much, like, of everything. It concerns me that I can buy weapons for the ship, like that's going to be an issue.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Am I going to have to start fighting
to you
people
later,
in
Garrus.
space?
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm wondering if some of this gear that I'm unlocking is because I've got the legendary. I don't know. We're not trying to romance this alien. I haven't really decided who I want to romance because I've yet to meet up with the woman that I romanced from the previous game. This is basically Star Fox. You're basically. I don't know what that means. I've never played Star Fox.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Why are they all so busy? I want to talk about stuff. I want to
work.
None of these
Of
people
course,
want to let
Commander.
me romance them. 5 minutes till ad chat. Bum, 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 bum. I need to yawn. It's not you, it's me. Oh shit. How long have we been live? 4 hours. We're doing fine. You know what? You know what? I'm going to do something that's personal growth. We are going to... Are we certain blue ladies in this game? I'm pretty sure they're in this game. I'm not due to end this stream for another hour. But today is my last stream of a 10-week holiday. 10-day holiday. 10-week holiday would be nice. Today is the last stream of a 10-day holiday, and I think I might end once I finish the group conversations to see if I've get anything additional. And I'll get an hour extra just chill out time before bed. Because I've done.
Heard. The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony.
I've done one mission.
Everyone's gone.
Did I give these
Shit.
guys?
We're going to make those. You're the best, Commander. We just got
Yeah.
those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day.
Give me
We're
5
thinking
seconds,
about
chat.
celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Go easy on the new
My
guy.
Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Am I legitimately playing cards? You won 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
So worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my
Okay,
own
chat.
game.
I'm going to do something that I very rarely do, so I hope you can applaud me for it. I'm going to finish early and take a little extra hour just hanging out. So, let me save the game. Today's been good. It's been nice to have sort of a gentle one. We did Pacific Drive. We've done one major quest in this. I feel good about it. Self-care, yay. I so very rarely finish early of the stream. I could go for another hour, but I'm already yawning. Let's be good. Let's be good to ourselves. I expect you all to be good to yourselves as well. And in the spirit of that feeling. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. It has been an absolutely fantastic 10 days of streaming. If I could, I'll be honest, if I could drop my full-time job and afford to live doing the full-time streaming thing, there would be no hesitation. I love what we do here. I love, like, I have such a good time on Twitch. Realistically, I don't think that's ever going to happen, but you know, if it came up tomorrow magically, I would consider it. But I've had such a good 10 days, and you are responsible for that. Not entirely responsible, but a good part of it. Now I've got to go back and watch you talking shit about me in the VOD. I'm just going to delete the VOD. The VOD's dead to me. But no, it's been good. Honestly, it's been good, and the 10 days have been great. I feel like the holiday has been massively long. I go back to the office tomorrow. I'm going to buy myself a cooked breakfast. I'm going to go back to the office. I'm going to get my head down. I'm going to do some work. We're going to come back. We're going to play some Quantum Break tomorrow evening and Tuesday, and then we're back on our regular Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday schedule. And thank you so much for the engagement and the support that I've had in the last 10 days. It's been crazy. Honestly, it's been really good. I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Good stream. Have fun at work tomorrow. Don't push yourself hard. I will try not to. I'm going to get a quick breakfast. I'm going to go. I'm going to saunter in, spinning my cane. I don't walk with a cane. I'm going to be spinning something, being like, "Hi, fellas, I'm back," and non-fellas. There's more than fellas where I work. I'm glad you exist. I also want you to know that I'm super proud of you, because existing at this time, where so much is going on in the world, is really difficult. The perpetuation of your own existence is extremely important to me for this reason. You do not have to be in my you do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in my chat. You do not have to lurk in chat, but that is always appreciated. What I want you to do is continue to exist, because I'm super proud of you for being able to do that at such a complicated time. Some people can't get out of bed every day. I think the average person takes a lot for granted about what they can't do at the drop of a hat. And if you haven't got out of bed today, that's fine. There's always tomorrow. And if tomorrow's not in the cards either, just continue to perpetuate your existence as best as you physically can. Because that's all I ask of you. Because at the end of the day, if my content can make that existence that touch better, that's all I want to be here for. That's literally it. Bucksgiving. It's at this point of the stream that I ask people in chat to drop something in chat if they give a fuck about something. It can be literally everything. It can be emotes. It can be commissioned art. It can be charity donations. It can be running a marathon. It could be eating a bacon and sausage sandwich at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's what I'm going to do. I give a fuck about you, Chim. You can't keep using that, Kara. You can't keep using it. It's becoming... Yeah, I'm going to call you out, Kara. That's the last time that you can use that one. But it's true. It's fine. It's like people call me out when somebody does the compliment redeem. People call me out when I say my beard too many times. So I'm calling you out, Kara. You have to let me have this one. I give a fuck about my family. That's a good one. Give a fuck about the people around you. Take care of them. Never take those people for granted, because it's massively important that you look after them as best as you possibly can. Never be judgmental of people. Always be kind. I feel like I'm breaking down into a quote from something. I think that might be a Doctor Who reference that I'm starting to make. I'd always be kind. Don't eat yellow snow. Never put grandma in a toaster. Never put jam on a magnet. Yeah, something along those lines. I will also say, if you would like to, it's at this point we also vibe check the universe, which is the other side of Bucksgiving. Please, if you would like to type "fuck cancer" in chat, it is in honor of someone myself and DollyWhiskers lost at the end of last year. It's assertive. It helps me remember them in a positive sense, and hopefully, if we vibe check the universe so hard, maybe one day cancer will be that far away from the average person that it just won't be something that we have to worry about anymore. We feel that hole in our lives every day with them gone. This is how I remember them, at least for 2024. We will be fucking... I will say this again. We will be fucking something else next year. I've yet to decide on what, but we'll figure that one out when it happens. And thank you for helping me do Wedge on the internet. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I would not be the man I am today without Twitch and this capacity for being on content that Twitch has given me. The people I've got to know, it's been an amazing 10 days. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and then I'm gonna burst into tears because it's getting all emotional. Oh my god. Holy shit. We're gonna raid Luxury Pigeon, who is playing Minecraft. They were building... No, I know what they're doing. They were building a quilt. They had invited a bunch of people from their community into a Minecraft server, and they were building tiles on this giant quilt. So we're going to throw you at them right now. If you're subscribed, drop a raid email on arrival. If you're unsubscribed, take a raid message. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time, 7 p.m. UTC +1 for Quantum Break, starting a brand new game. I popped in there earlier and he said, "Are you in Chim's stream right now?" Off he goes. Luxury Pigeon. Have fun. Why is he wearing a cap? Why is he wearing a cap at 10 o'clock at night? I have questions. I'll be there shortly. In the meantime, take care of yourself tonight. Sweet dreams. Do I have any other worldly advice at this point of the day? I don't think so. Just be good, okay? I'll see you soon.